Ladies and gentlemen, when you make the Manitoba Hockey Hall of Fame, you gotta be pretty good. Now, this guy was tremendous in his career. An original Pittsburgh Penguins, their first captain. Played with the Winnipeg Jets in their inaugural season. Had a big WHA career, and was loved from people 2 to 102 because he had pure Polish power. We'll get that in a second. So today we're talking about the legend of Bob Woytowich. Now, Robert Ivan Woytowich was, again, a Canadian ice hockey defenseman. Very rugged, 6 feet 183, born in Winnipeg, Manitoba. He played in the NHL from 64 to 72 and a WHA from 72 to 76. He started his NHL career with the Bruins in 1964 and eventually would play for the Stars, the Penguins, the Kings, and then eventually left the WHA after the 72 campaign, where he played for Winnipeg and the Indy Racers. Now, during his tenure in Pittsburgh, he became a fan favorite of those who formed a club called Woytowich Polish Army. Woytowich, of course, was of Polish descent. The club camped in the upper reaches of the Pittsburgh Civic Arena during weekday home games and filled an entire section during Saturday home contests. Despite its name, one did not have to be of Polish descent to be a member of the Polish Army. Members had to have the money to purchase a general admission ticket and were, get this, forbidden from saying anything anything good about the Penguins' opponents. Unfortunately, on July 30th, 88, he suffered a heart attack while driving his car near Winnipeg. The car was eventually involved in an accident and he died. Now, it's a great honor to his career. CPHL first All-Star team in 64, All-Star Game selection 1970, and of course an honored member of the Manitoba Hockey Hall of Fame. Now, he broke in with the Transcona Rangers of the MJHL in 1959 with 10 points in 28 games, including 7 goals. Played with the Winnipeg Rangers for 2 seasons in the MJHL, then with the Seattle Totems in the WHL for his first pro action. He was back with the Rangers in 1962, where he had 27 points in 40 games, and he played in a Memorial Cup, not for Winnipeg, for the Brandon Wheat Kings. Now, he played with the Sudbury Wolves in 64, a full season, in the EPHL with 44 points in 71 games, including 17 goals. Then, in 64, the whole season with the St. Paul Rangers, where he had 40 points in 68 games. First NHL action was with the Bruins in 65, where he had 12 points in 21 games, including 2 goals. Played with Hershey as well that year, 26 points in 48 games. And 66 and 67, he had a regular turn on defense with Boston, 68 and 64 games respectively, 19 points and 9 points based on 2 goals and the accompanying helpers. Now, an original Minnesota North Star, the first captain, 21 points in 66 regular season games, including 4 goals and, of course, 14 playoff contests in Minnesota's semifinal run. With the Penguins in 69, he had 29 points in 71 games, including 9 goals. In 1970, he had 33 points with Pittsburgh, 68 games, 8 counters, good power play effort, of course. 71, he had 26 points in 78 games. Now, 72, he split time between the Penguins and the Kings with 9 points in 67 games. Now, first season with Winnipeg was tremendous. Again, big playoff run for the Jets that year. He had 6 points in the regular season in 62 games, with 2 points in 14 postseason contests. 74 with the Jets, he had 34 points in 72 games, including 6 goals. 75, he split time between the Racers and the Jets, 12 assists in 66 games. 76 back with the Racers, 8 points in 42 contests. 77 with the Mohawk Valley Comets of the ANHL with 10 assists in 37 games. And of course, he wrapped up his career with the great Steinbach Stallions of the CCSHL with 1 goal in 4 games. Final NHL totals, 158 points in 503 games, including 32 goals, big 352 minutes and penalties, 4 playoff points in 24 contests, including 1 goal, WHA 60 points in 242 games, including 9 counters, and 2 points in 18 playoff games. What's really good about this, ladies and gentlemen, our good friend of the channel, Patrick Moreska, wanted me to mention Bob because there was a whole bunch of longtime NHLers and minor pros that formed the basis of Pittsburgh's defensive core for the late 60s. We're going to get into that pretty soon. There's a couple more podcasts coming. I don't want to give it away, but this is the first of 3 requests that Patrick had given. Thank you, Patrick, for your always intelligent and functional requests. One thing about Patrick, he thinks of his requests, but he also thinks of the listeners. So we want people like Patrick to suggest players that may not be known to you, but are known to a lot of people who listen to the channel, like a balance of new and revered. So ladies and gentlemen, if you like what we're doing here, give us a like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share, and don't forget, like we say in Northern Brunswick, keep your stick on the ice. Have a good day. Bye.